Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Adab Arze. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the Indian Tutors Cafe. My name is Arpit Arora. I'm from Ajmer City, Rajasthan. I'll be taking your English classes for the demo session today. Before moving forward, I would like to tell you something what actually is Indian Tutors Cafe. I would like to congratulate the team behind this, the ITC team, who has done a tremendous effort to get this platform ahead of us so that you and I can showcase their talents ahead together. You and I can team up so that we can make this learning a beautiful one. You must be thinking of how this platform can be beneficial for us. So let me tell you, I've registered it myself here and I feel very much proud and I feel very much productive here. So before moving things forward, you can see as there is no blackboard or whiteboard here, so we have a pen and a paper for taking the class today. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So hello guys, as I said, I'll be taking your demo session on the English class today, and what you are going to learn today is verb conjugation. As it's a demo class and we have limited time, so I could easily tell you on this topic what a verb conjugation is. So verb conjugation means how a verb changes its form to be framed in a new sentence. Don't go on the definition, guys. I'll tell you what is verb conjugation. Let me take an example. Like, will is a verb when conjugated forms would. I hope you are getting some idea of what verb conjugation is. Similar words can be may, might, shall, should, can, or could. I think you are getting my point, guys. So let's start with the video, and let me tell you what a verb conjugation is. We'll be learning it about more in a brief. Let's get started. So guys, I was telling you about will and would and the conjugation between them. These two are verbs, and will when conjugated forms would. In this video, I will compare will and would. I will use each of these verbs in example sentences so that you can see it in its proper context. Plus, I will show you how to use a memory tool that will help you choose will or would for your own writing. Right? Let's start with will. Will, it is never used in past tense, first of all, because you can see that I have written it down here plus the cross mark. Will is never used in past tense, it is always used in the future tense. Will can be used as a noun. You know, guys, what a noun is. See, I have written it down here for you guys. Noun is a word which can be used to describe a name, place, or a thing. Like, for example, man is a noun, plus woman is a noun, right? So you know, guys, what a noun is. Noun will can be used as a noun, in which case it has various meanings. In this video though, I will be concerned with will as a verb. Yes, right, I will be concerned with will as a verb. I will not be talking about will as a noun but a verb, right? So will is a verb where it describes an action. Listen, guys, will is a verb where it describes an action that is expected to take place in the future. In the future, will is a verb that is expected to take in the future. It modifies many verbs in the future sentences, right? Here are some examples. Let me take you an example, guys. Yeah, right. My name is Arpit, so I'll write it down here. Arpit. Oh, wait a minute. I'll take another example. I will sell my car when I can afford to buy a newer one. I will sell my car when I can afford to buy a newer one. So this sentence is describing an action that is about to take place in the future. That's why I have used will. And as I said you earlier, will is always used in the future tense. Will is never used in the past tense. Listen guys, it is very careful to listen for you guys. Will is never used in the past tense. Will as a verb is always used in the future tense. And here, car is a noun here and it is used to describe an action. What action? I can afford. It is an action here. To buy a newer one. So I will, that means I will buy it in the future when I can afford to buy a newer one. Right? Now, another example. I will go to the hospital today. It's a very simple sentence. I will go to the hospital today. It is not expected. It is expected for me to go to the hospital today. I am having chances to go to the hospital today and I will go in the future. It is a future tense sentence, so I have used will here. Alright guys, now moving on forward. Would, as I said, will when conjugated forms would. Here would is another word with multiple senses. What I used with will I said it has various meanings, but it is concerned only in the future tense. It is always used in the future tense, whereas would sometimes it is the past tense of will. Listen guys carefully, it is the past tense of will. It is used sometimes as a past tense of will, but only under certain conditions. Right? Conditions applied. What are those conditions? I will tell you afterwards. First of all, listen to me what I am saying. Would is sometimes used as a past tense of will, but only under certain criteria or under certain conditions. Again, would describes something in the future. Describes something in the future. Listen guys, in the future at the time of the original action. At the time of the original action. I'll tell you what does that mean. But yeah, completing it further. But that is no longer in the future now. So would is the second condition is would describe something that is already happened in the future, but is no longer in the future now. That is, it describes an action that has already been done, that has already been performed, but is now depicting it. So would is like describing that thing or that action that has already happened in the future but is no longer in the future now. It doesn't exist in the future now. It has already been done. To justify that, I'll give you an example. Yeah, Arpit said he would pick up the pizza. I know you guys love pizza more than anything else. Some of you might not, but yeah, most of you would like that. So, yeah. Arpit said he would pick up the pizza. In this example, what Arpit has done? Arpit has made a statement in the past. It has already been said. Arpit said used to depict the past tense. So Arpit has already made this statement. Arpit has already made this statement in the past about his intention to pick up a pizza in the near future. And what I said about would is a verb that describes an action as an original action that has already been performed in the future but is no longer present in the future now. And this is a perfect example of justifying this saying. Arpit has already made a statement that he would pick up pizza, that he has this intention that he would pick up a pizza in the near future. The future hasn't come yet, but he has made a statement in the past. So here would is expected to take place, and here would is joining these two sentences, a statement that has already been said in the past, and a thing that is going to take place in the past. It may or maybe not. So that's why would has taken place here. Okay. I know you will be having some problems with that. For that, we have a comment section down below. You can, if you have any doubt or a suggestion for me that you would have explained it much better in this way, you are free to go and comment down below. I'll be more than happy to see that. Right? Moving forward, here is another example. Honda is a big company, an automobile company. You guys already know that. So Honda said its new chief executive would be someone like Vishal Jain. He will be becoming the new chief executive. What is Honda? A 40-year-old company. Right? Okay. So Honda has already made a statement here that its new chief executive would be Vishal Jain, and Honda is a 40-year-old company. So what Wood is doing here? Wood is merging two sentences, a statement that has already been made in the past and a thing that will be going to happen in the future. So Wood is doing what? Wood is describing a statement that has an action that has already been made in the past but is no longer in the future now. Clear? Here it is will and would. Alright, what I said, would also describes past tense of will sometimes under certain conditions. So would is also a conditional verb. It indicates an action. That would happen, that will happen or would happen if certain conditions are met. Like I said in the first statement, if certain conditions happen, right? Would is an action that would happen if certain conditions happen. Like would is a past tense of will, but sometimes under certain conditions, and that is what is expected to do here. So here is an example for what I said just now. I would buy a dishwasher. You all know what a dishwasher is. If you ever cooked us anything? So if I want to translate it in Hindi for certain students, it means मैं तभी डिश वॉशर खरीदूंगा अगर आप हमारे लिए कुछ बनाएंगे, right? So here it is a condition, if you ever cooked us anything, and would is taking place here, and what I said, would is an action that would happen if certain conditions happen. So I would buy, so a certain condition would happen, I would buy, this guy would buy a dishwasher if anything, if the other person cooked him anything, right? So here is an example when it is used as a past tense of a will under certain conditions. So like I said, in this video I will also tell you the trick to remember these things. So here is the trick. It is a helpful trick, I hope you would remember it. So here is the trick. Since both will and would have so many senses, right, have so many conditions, so many senses, it can be difficult to remember when to choose which one. One easy rule of thumb is that will is never used in the past tense, right? Will is everywhere, whichever may be the condition or whichever may be the situation, but will is always used in the future tense, right? It can never be used in the past tense. It can be a present tense and several different future moods and tenses, but never past tense. You can easily remember that will is never past tense, since the words will and past don't use any of the same letters. So here is the trick, guys. Here is the trick. You can easily remember that will is never past tense, since the words will and past don't use any of the same letters. You can see clearly will has WILL and past has PAST. So here is the trick, that will is never used in the past tense, as none of the letters of the two words match each other, right? Here is one first trick. The second trick, so here is the trick. Would will always be used in the past tense. It is the only trick, right? Will is every time used in the future tense but not in the past tense. So to summarize it, all the things that I have said you, to summarize it, will and would are verbs. A quick recap: will and would are verbs, and each can be used in many different ways. Will is never used in the past tense, it is always used in the future tense. Would is sometimes used as a past tense. Would sometimes is used as a past tense of will, but sometimes under certain conditions. And would describes something. What is would? Would describe something for which the original action has already been taken place but is no longer in the future now. And to justify that, I have given you those two examples. He would pick up the pizza, right? Arpit, the statement has already been made in the past, and pick up the pizza, he would pick up the pizza, it is about to happen in the future, right? The second one, what I said, would is an action that would happen if under certain conditions, right? So what is the condition? I would buy a dishwasher if you ever cooked us anything. अगर आप कभी भी हमारे लिए कुछ कुक करते हैं. So I would, this person is making a condition that he would buy a dishwasher. Would as a condition has been depicted here, right? Will can never be used as will. Listen guys, I'm focusing on this. This is very important, very important. Will is never used in the past tense. It is can be used as a present tense sometimes, means to cause something to happen through the force of desire, right? It is a verb and can be used in various tenses. Would is the past tense form of will, right? Past tense of will. Okay, you can remember that will is never used is in the past tense, since it, what was the trick? Will can never be used in the past tense because the two words has none of the letters matching each other. This is the trick. WILLPAST, none of the letters are matching. So will can be never used in the past tense. Okay. Would is sometimes past tense, but will is never past tense. Would is sometimes, you remember guys, would sometimes as a past tense of will and sometimes as a condition. So I have summarized it for you, but if you are ever stuck choosing would or will again, you can use this video, or you can remember this video, you can watch this video anytime, anywhere, as a fresher, and can share it with your guys too, with your friends too. Okay, so that was my time guys. I hope you have liked the video, and as I said you earlier, if you have any suggestions, any doubts, any queries, you can easily comment down below in the videos, in the comment section below. And if you have liked this video, give this video a big thumbs up, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel, and more videos are coming soon. Till then, bye bye, have a nice day.